Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Always so happy to find you here. Get situated. Welcome to any new subscribers. I hope you stay for a good long while. I'm pleased to have your subscription. Bring a friend with you next time. I am following up. Well, is it following up? I don't think it's following up. I'm piggybacking on. There you go. I'm leaping forward off of. How about that? I am leaping forward off of my video by which I talked about Kevin Hart and him feeling some kind of way about his wife leaving him after her paternity terms expired and she could, you know, take more money now that she's leaving him. After many years by which he had cheated on her when she was pregnant. So if you're interested in that video, I'll drop it in the description box or in the comment section so you can see for yourself what I was saying about that. This I'm talking about this sense of male loneliness again. Now I've had, I want to say at least 3 videos on that. There was a comment made by actor Michael B. Jordan, who, if you're familiar with his work, he certainly is um, not undateable, not unattractive, not unwealthy. I mean, he is a catch. In an interview, he was saying that, at times he feels lonely. And, most people can understand that comment. And I don't either really, but I guess I try to give it some sense of thought. And what I was saying in those prior videos is I was saying that it's a sense of fulfillment. He's lacking fulfillment. There's an emptiness that's not fulfilled by a specific person, whether that's a mate, a partner, or something by which is a yearning from his soul, but it's not there. And so, having said all of that as a kind of a backdrop, leaping forward here now to this talk, I do believe that there is a sense of male loneliness. Now, men are so macho, and they're not going to say, "Oh, I'm lonely," but I look at it in 3 different ways, by which I have again spoken about that before in the past. But now that your girl has about 400 videos, I'm not going to go searching for those to find them. But you can feel free to go through the archives and see these for yourself and watch them all again and find them. But I'm going to talk about now. And I look at it as 3 different reasons why I feel that there is a sense of male loneliness here. One is men seem to be searching for a specific woman, and then they get, these are my words, these my thoughts, my words. Men are searching for a specific woman by which they think they know exactly what they want, but then they get distracted by her or by her over here, or they see something else. I use an example as being in a candy store before, by which they came in for a specific candy which they know they wanted, but they're in a candy store now and everything looks like tasty. Want to try this, want to try that. And they leave with everything but what they came in for. Now, men are often visual. They want to see the beauty first. They want to see the attraction first. So they get fixated on that. And then they try to back themselves into the other things they want in that person. Now, that's what I think. So I think one of it is the distraction that men carry by trying to find her. Because if they are looking for an ideal woman of substance, if she meets him at that time where he's still in a field of transaction, a field of playerism, she will pick up on it and she'll be gone. A, a woman of true substance typically has little tolerance for that. Now, she's not going to come in your life and say, "Here I am, aren't I wonderful? You must be with me exclusively." She will give you a fair amount of time to figure that out. But timing is everything, dear brothers. And if you don't, she'll be gone. She'll be gone. So that's one, is that they're distracted and they're all over the place. Another reason I think that exists is because they have been let down by previous relationships and they are what I call blockading. They're in defense mode. I don't want this. This happened to me before. And Men are natural born protectors, so they protect themselves first. So they start protecting themselves from what happened in past relationships, and they don't want it. When you block and protect, you don't let everyone else in. So how can they reach your real heart when you are not fully there and you are checklisting them? Yes, she got this. Yes, she got that. She didn't do this exactly right. She's gone. You can't date like you can't. You won't find her like that. So that's the second reason. And then the third reason that I think, and I think is probably nowadays the most prevalent, really. That this is the real child. This is the real reason why that I think men is having a sense of male loneliness that they won't admit, but it's there, even in the best and the sharpest and the finest kings. Social media are the way that a woman is presenting herself these days. She could be beautiful and she can open her mouth and be just trash. Or she could be beautiful and articulate, but she cannot really carry real class. So it's a cosmetic piece. It is also a piece by which I call the Instagram models, that everybody wears the same, they wear the same thick eyebrows. They wear the, now I'm not knocking it, do your own cosmetic thing. I wear makeup too. Look, I wear makeup, but not a lot. I like a natural look, but she got on makeup, but it's a natural. Nowadays, the eyelashes are out here. Men don't like that. The eyebrows are like that. Men don't like that. The boobs are up here. The boop. Men, they play with that. They don't get serious with that. The BBLs with all this. Okay, I'm gonna take the fat, whatever little fat you got some fat up here, whatever your fat is, and put it back here. And men don't really like that. Men like a woman who, Jim, now we're talking about somebody who's looking for somebody for them to stay with them. No one is perfect, and we get that, but they want someone who is quality and classy, feminine and sassy, smart and intellectual, but sexy and hot. They want someone who's virtuous, not trashy. If she has a tattoo, it better be classy. If she has a cocktail, she better not overdo it. It better be a nice, a feminine cocktail. All of that. Men want someone who's independent, but she must also need him because they need to feel needed. Men need, I don't care who you are, honey, as a man, you want to be needed. So if she is too strong, they don't feel their role is as pertinent as they want it to be. Men want to be called upon. So there's a lot of different things by which women aren't doing anymore that men are missing out on. So they feel lonely for what they really want. So this is what I believe that Michael B. Jordan is feeling like he's not fulfilled. Now here's the catch. That woman that I described, that I believe they're looking for, when they're ready to, settle down and stop with the nonsense. I mean, if they're just out there playing, depends on where they are in their desires for a woman. But Michael B. Jordan was referring to wanting to have a woman desire. He was with Lori Harvey. I said Hardy. Harvey. But who really wants to take serious a woman who's been with him and him and him and him and him and him? No man wants that. They play with that. So when he finds her, if he finds her, if he comes playing those games with her, he will attract her, but not capture her. She'll respond. She'll respond. She'll respond. But he can't contain her because she won't play those games. So once again, they're lonely. So what would I say to all of that? Stop playing your games. The Instagram models, all of that on every kind of dating site and all of that, it makes dating a game of chance. Nobody wants that. When you're looking for your solid, you're looking for your solid. You're looking for your solid. That solid becomes your partner, becomes your life partner, becomes your lifeline when it comes to love. You'll think of them and they'll happen to text at that time. You can't wait till you get back together with them and you hate to leave. This is the person that is stimulating you. And invest in that stimulation. Because I'll say this to you. Everyone wants to see a beautiful couple that's truly expressing love just by being together. And that ultimately is the fulfillment that I believe Michael B. Jordan wants, you want, and everyone wants. So go get that. If you've done this far, please click like, please click subscribe. Or you can leave a heart in the comment section too. Okay, bye. Bye.